Alrighty, what is going on? Welcome back to GeoGuessr. Today I'm going to be... Well, I'm actually not sure what I'm doing. What should I do? I'm thinking maybe this one. World cities with population of 100 plus K. So that is quite a lot of cities. Quite a lot of cities. I actually probably should have looked at how many cities that was. So I guess my thinking is figure out the country and then... Oh, you know what, there might be a lot of American cities. And immediately I'm thinking this looks... Well, it looked American, but that quite doesn't... Who is that? That's not... Can't tell if that's English or not. That's not English. Maybe that is English, just a interesting font. I think it is English. Washington Boulevard? Ronald Reagan Boulevard. So it's definitely America. But where? My immediate thoughts are it's either Washington. It could just be... It doesn't really look like Washington DC, I don't think, having never been there and not really knowing what it looks like. I'm thinking, yeah, that or wherever Ronald Reagan's from, which I don't know where he's from, but it could be that. Wherever that is. So, how am I going to figure this out? Not our president. Well, if I knew when this was, then maybe I could figure it out from, like, say it was during Trump's administration, then it was potentially like a city that doesn't like Trump, but that's a very not, like, that's terrible logic, because there's people who, yeah, you know what I mean. Should I just head over there? I could probably make it over there without too much trouble. Yeah, let's give that a go. I reckon I can figure this out. I feel like, yeah, a property one might give me a good clue. Civic Center? We seem to be in the city to a degree, and it doesn't look like that big of a city. It's not New York, is it? Broadway's a common term around the country, I'm sure. But these two are just leasing everything. This is where we started. Yeah, Reagan again. We were just here, were we not? Oh no, it might just be the same sign again. I don't really... I mean, we know it's America. I'm thinking Washington. Should I just go DC? Yeah. I think that's my best bet. So, thing is DC... DC's not in Washington State, is it? DC's over here, right? Yeah. Should we... This looks a bit small, to be fair. I mean, this looks a bit big. Should we go... I don't think it's Seattle. I don't know why I think it's Washington as well. I think it's if I pick the wrong side, then it's What's a small city? I think any kind of northern. Minneapolis, I think, is bigger. Milwaukee? Yeah, let's try Milwaukee and see. Give it a go. Okay, it was LA. It was LA. That's just... Should have gone with Seattle. Huh. I didn't think that was LA. Well, that was better than Washington, at least. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't terrible. Okay, I think I gotta pick up the pace because it's gonna take years. Alright, immediately, I think it's Japan. I do think this is Japan. Yeah. Looks like the language. Looks like the kind of advertising that you'd see. Looks like the city, to be fair. Looks like this is the kind of city I feel like you would see in Japan. So where are we gonna go though? What cities have got 100+ K population in Japan? Probably quite a lot. Well, actually, maybe not quite a lot. Maybe everyone just is either rural or floods to Tokyo. I think Tokyo's the most populated city in the world, is it? Or London? No, not London. I think it's Tokyo. Maybe it's most densely populated. I don't know. I think, yeah, let's go Japan and let's go... I don't think it's Tokyo, right? We'd probably be able to see some high-rise buildings, unless it's like far out of Tokyo, or far out of the city centre. So let's go here. I don't actually know that city, but we'll give it a go. And I mean, it was Japan. It was. Yeah, I couldn't really have done any better than that. So solid. Still got the same country. So that's good. Okay. I don't really know. This could be a lot of places. This could be African, this could be Southeast Asian, this could be... It's probably more the thought, those kind of areas. I'm just thinking like at the... Kind of looking at the distance, it looks... Yeah. This could be like... Somewhere in the Pacific. Some islands, maybe. I mean, there's a mix of English and is there even a mix of English, or am I just like... Could just be like place names, but then most else is English. That doesn't really help. I mean, it I think I'm thinking, oh, but they speak quite a lot of English. I was gonna say, I think I'm leaning towards more Southeast Asia, but they speak a lot of English in Africa, but then they speak a lot of English in Southeast Asia, I think, as well. So there's a lot of cars compared to, because I saw that kind of that this one right here. I don't know what this is, a tuk-tuk, or yeah, I'm seeing like a few vehicles like that. I'm like, makes me think more Southeast Asian, but if there was a ton of them, then that. So maybe the cars lead are saying that it's Africa. I think it's more common for it to be kind of the motorcycle style transport in Southeast Asian countries. Well, I don't know. 2017 was the last. This is where these the Google Maps is from. So don't know, that doesn't really help me with anything. That doesn't have like a link on it or anything. That would be helpful if it did. That would be helpful. Oh, I think I'm gonna lose my country streak here. Getting every single country right. Because if it is, like, I mean, let's look at the language here. It's not English. They do speak a lot of English, I think, but it's not. None of this is English. Here, maybe. So it could be Indonesia. Is Bali's in Indonesia, right? I believe so. Papua New Guinea. Yeah, it could be here. Or could be this kind of region of Africa. I think in Senegal. Where's Senegal? Don't actually know. I guess I'm not thinking Senegal because I don't know where it is. Tricky. I think it... Okay, well, we might be getting to a... Oh, that's got a link. I think it says .com. Does say .com, so that doesn't help. There's a lot of them. Maybe that helps the language on it. I think it's in Africa. That's my thoughts here. APC. What would that be? Oh, it's a like a local government, not a... Is that Lagos? Oh, now this is bad because I know Lagos, but I don't know where Lagos is. Let's look around. It's in Lagos. It's Lagos in Nigeria. Yeah. Okay. Let's just go out of Lagos, I guess. Okay, yeah, so... Solid. Still got the right country. After all of that. Did not expect to. So yeah. Some good thing I kind of waited that out. Rather than being a bit rash. This... I've got no idea. Really no clue. Off the start. I'm thinking... I can't really gauge this language too well, but I'm thinking this could be our first South American country. That being said, it could be Spain or Portugal, but I think it... yeah. I know a bit of Spanish, so I would maybe recognize something. And if I don't, then that would suggest it's probably Portuguese, but it also could be... I don't want to kind of tunnel vision and just presume that it's South America. Because what's the... Is it a Romance language? Spanish, Portuguese? I think they're Romance languages. And they all are quite similar. All the Romance languages. Spanish, French, Portuguese. A lot of similar kind of looking writing. Okay, that's interesting. A Japanese flag, an American flag, a Canadian flag. I think that's a French flag, and I can't quite tell. And that That one's the big one in the middle, so that's likely to be the country flag. So, okay, red, white, red. Red, white, red. I don't think it's not Brazil. It's not Argentina. It's not Uruguay. It's not Venezuela. It's not Colombia. Could be Peru. I think it might be Peru. It could be French. I don't know how to say that. Because of the French flag, but then again, Japanese flag, Canadian flag, American flag. Probably just like that's kind of trading countries, I presume. I think it's Peru. I reckon we just go biggest city in Peru and give that a go. Huh? Well, it was, but it was... Oh, I guess... Oh, I just didn't zoom in enough. Right, okay, well... Nailed it. Perfect. Solid. Okay, well, we've got all 4 so far in the right country. And a decent score. Wait, how much could I possibly... Is it out of 5,000 each time, so I'm down to 7,000. Oh, because I got the American one, so that's going to mean I miss out on a bunch of score. Looks Russian writing. That's German country flags, though. Now, is that a coincidence? Because this doesn't look German at all. Everyone's wearing long clothes, so that could suggest that it's cold, which Russia is, generally. Quite cold. That is the web address, P, and then that symbol. What is that? Poland? Could be Poland. What else has a P here? None of them really. Does Poland have... It's not... could it be right? Could it be Poland? It hasn't sold me. It hasn't sold me. Those German country flags really throws me off. That would make sense for it to be Poland, to be fair. And I mean, it doesn't... Yeah. Just because the writing looks Russian, more Russian than Polish, doesn't mean that it is Russian. And doesn't mean that it is Russia. I think it's Poland. Maybe this statue can help us out if we can get to it. I don't recognize this. That's a Russian flag in the background. Now I'm really confused, because I was all set on Poland. But Poland's not going to have a Russian flag. So it's got to be Russia, right? Okay. If it's Warsaw, then I'm not confused. Well, I'm a little bit confused, but... Yeah, okay, it is Russia. Why do they have the German flag? And why is it .p... then... I have no idea. What is Russia in Russian? Maybe that's it. But yeah, it did look Russian, the words. So, I mean, this is going to be no points there. That one and the American one, obviously very far away. But these ones, and the Japan one wasn't too close either. But these still both good. So, a solid attempt. All the countries right, so that's good. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.